Correct. And
So that would be the answer to your.
correct. And economic wise, financially, how do you think England is doing compared to the States or compared to other countries?
Tell me, what do you see when you're looking at me? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I haven't done enough research in order to give you like an educated answer on that, so I wouldn't want to say like better or worse.
Okay, from what you know, what do you think? From what you see on TV, it seems like
But you
they're
can't
doing
believe
good, right?
everything on TV, though.
No, the perception is that England, there's a lot of castles, a lot of royalty, a lot of money, right?
Yeah, I mean that's how they make it look, but
Correct.
so do we here in America, and we're trillions of dollars in debt. So, but like I said, I haven't done enough research in order to really speak on how the state of England, financially is doing. So I don't
Well,
know.
I'll tell you how they're doing. They're doing worse than a lot of countries. Their people,
Really?
their people don't want to work. There's a lot of crime. Right now, London, which is like
Worse than LA?
London is like LA. And is how can people call somebody queen or king?
Right.
Right? That means that they're putting themselves underneath them.
Yes.
So I mean, if you think about it,
Well, you don't think we should have kings or queens here? I feel like you're a king.
hell
when you
no.
hang out.
Yeah,
You don't? No?
Yeah. Just because you feel like I'm a king or someone feel like he's a queen or whatever,
Yeah.
doesn't mean you're gonna put yourself
So
below them.
I just had the Uber driver. He was from Colombia, and he was talking about how this country is looking like it's going to be a third world country the way we're going. What was his name? He was an accountant too. What was his name? Juan. His name was Juan. Juan, yeah, good guy, Juan, if you're watching this, because I gave my card. But basically, he said that as well. So a lot of people say, oh, we should be more like England and more like a different country, more like China. You've heard people say that?
We do not want to be like China.
Yeah, well, people say they're so smart and they're so educated on that. You ever hear that? Like their TikTok, whether we're on TikTok live here, their TikTok you cannot see any good looking girls or you can't see any dancing. It's only educational stuff. So they only allow that, which I actually think would be more productive.
They don't allow Facebook either in China.
Yeah, listen, but what I'm saying, I don't like condone that, but I'm just saying, do you know how many times I catch myself scrolling on Instagram or
Why would
TikTok?
you want a country
To dictate that?
No, where people look like they don't have their eyes open, being in charge of the freaking world? And no, I'm not trying to talk shit. Actually, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I understand, and we gotta understand something. For them, we are different. For us, they are different.
Right.
At the same time, there's more of us than them.
Right.
When you talk about world population.
Yeah, dude, if you talk about literally the strongest military.
Back to Queen Elizabeth.
Oh yeah.
We can do, yeah.
So she passed away. Like
Yeah, she passed away. My condolences to her family. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Like, okay, so England used to own 3/4 of the world. Now look at them.
Yeah.
Now they barely own They own England itself.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I just don't understand how can people be so submissive and they're okay with it. Like they went from having the strongest military, they went from being a world
Great
ruler,
soccer team. Yeah.
from being a world ruler
Yep.
to now like the fucking like
Right.
England is the most. England is more liberal. London is more liberal than the United States.
Yeah, no, 100.
It's
Dude,
freaking
the
crazy.
Beatles, Paul McCartney came here because of the whole tax situation, because he couldn't make money out in thing. They just taxed so much out of
Yeah,
it.
they tax
My
everything.
business partner Ahmad, or the guy that I did the whole software with, he's like, bro, you're so lucky you're in the United States. He's like, you have no idea. We make it. There's so much money being taken. That's why we're gonna set up an entity in America.
I wanna ask the people. Do you believe we should have king and queens? Like what? Oh yeah, that's the king. Let me go to the castle and fucking wave at it. He's a king. Like to me, it's like, what? First of all, what gives them the right to fucking be a king.
I feel like they're living in the past. Like I feel like that's an old way we used to do stuff, right? It was an old way that used to happen. This is why America became such a great country, because there was checks and balances. It couldn't be that way.
Because
It couldn't
we
be
fought
one
them.
dictator. Yeah, 100%.
And we became free in 1776.
Yeah.
Asking like a hypothetical question.
I'm asking a hypothetical question. So when I went to Scotland, I met my mentor over there, and he has butlers. You know what butlers are?
Okay.
Do you know what a butler is?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so a butler is pretty much, so you know how
Yeah, they're like,
it's like a maid, but a maid that their family.
butler. Yeah.
It's like a maid, but it's a man. Okay, that's a maid. It's the truth. It's a man that's a maid that has been in that family for decades. Like their family were, I don't want to say slaves, but they were maids, and then they grew up their son, their maids, and it's just like a whole bloodline, you know, where they're just like that's all they know.
That's crazy to think of.
That's a butler. Okay.
Yes.
So when I was over there,
Okay.
when I was over there, I will have to ask him, because the culture, okay, can you tie my shoes? Can you put the kilt? Can you give me the suit? Okay? It's crazy. It's a different culture.
You wore
it's
a
different
kilt?
culture.
He wore a kilt.
I wore a kilt. Yeah, I wore a kilt. 'Cause we had a big dinner, so I wore a kilt.
That's so funny.
You know what a kilt is, right?
It's a skirt.
It's a fucking skirt. You know how, you know, like them,
Yeah, it's a skirt.
yeah. So I actually have a fucking video of me wearing that.
Basically.
Yeah, anyways, so how do you think all of this plays with the psychology of the people in England?